Have you read Lolita before?
I've not. I am familiar with the concept though, right? Is it Russian? It's Russian, right?
I think it's Russian.
I know that it's like a
Novikov.
right.
It's a story about a man who grooms a young girl.
Yeah.
And it's from the perspective of the groomer.
Yeah.
And it's a crazy book because the entire time the protagonist, the groomer, is trying to convince you what he's doing is right.
Yes. Yes.
And he uses
He's coping.
uses every single tactic to convince like the reader, and it's really interesting. And the author will do this really clever thing where the narrator will give big slips.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll be like, "Oh yeah, like I know that ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I know what you're gonna think," and he'll try and convince you, and then he'll be like, "Oh, but I do know that she like cries every night." So like when you read the book, it's a really good perspective of like what it actually looks like and how a groomer will try to like convince you
Right.
that what they're doing is right.
Right.
But it's a really good portrait of like how to destroy like a young person's life.
Yeah.
And anybody who reads the book will know that it's like very anti grooming because the author was assaulted when he was a little boy. So it's a masterpiece actually, but it's a really good like little study of like how you actually destroy like a young person's life and how the groomer will like try to convince you that it's okay.
Right. They'll justify it. They'll cope, I guess, about it. Right.
Yeah.
Do you have any extended like relatives or whatever who've been in arranged marriages?
Yes.
Same here. Okay. Did they work out?
No.
No?
Well, it worked out till death, but I mean they didn't get divorced because that wasn't like okay
Okay.
in that culture.
You're saying though they were not nice. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I do have relatives as well who have, kind of what's good, bro?
Hi.
We have a new character, dude. Our chat.
How you doing?
We're talking about the Sneeko drama mainly. But yeah. I don't know if this interests you at all. You might not want to be seen on screen during this debate, but we're not debating. I'm just kidding. But like
What's going on over here?
Oh, we're doing okay. So, just for chat, we haven't introduced it properly, but our friend Maya has some seances or something. Some kind of magical like thing is gonna happen. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
That or she's just gonna mess with me in some capacity.
I have a lot of really fun activities
Yeah.
actually. Here, I'll show you. So I have introduction.
This is kind of perfect. You kind of perfectly derailed me when I was just talking too much about this, I think. The thing I'll just wrap up, I guess, with this is like, okay, yes, I've had descendants or whatever you'd say who had arranged marriages, okay? Yeah. Not very far removed. And like, yeah, it was a disaster. It was a fucking disaster. Yeah. It's like complete disaster. And it's usually because the guy, the man, whatever, is like 10 years older and it is basically a groomed situation.
Yeah.
And, it's basically a situation where the guy signs up to have a slave, more or less, or someone that's basically like his mother's servant, whatever you'd say.
Yeah.
And if they don't get that, they lash out. You know what I mean? I don't know. Do you have any arranged marriages in your lineage, or not really?
No.
No,
No, I did pretty good. Actually, my cousin's a nun.
What?
Yeah, well, she was, but now she's been having like kids as fast as possible.
To catch up, or why?
I don't know, but she's been pretty happy. She just keeps like every 9 months there's a new kid.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, they're super. Her and her husband are very religious.
Okay.
Love each other very much. They're very young as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, dude, how did he seduce a nun?
That's actually
That is
magic
pretty
words,
impressive,
yeah.
bro. Holy shit. Okay. So that pretty much ends the conversation.